Hey, so we have some stuff going on. We're going to be talking about a massive nerf to Cap Sam. We're going to be talking about Lunar event coming up that's already in the offers and what it means. But first, we're going to be talking about recruiting Night Stalkers. So Night Stalkers are available. So Blade is in the Cosmic Crucible store. He's at 750 credits, which is a little bit less than Black Knight. So make sure you're going to get him there. We also have direct diamond promotions for Blade are now available in the Elite store. But that's not true. So if we go to Blade in the roster screen here, you can always see if a character is available or not somewhere. So we're going to go to Night Stalker. We'll go to Blade. And if you hit Find, you'll see he's in the Premium Orb. He's in the Basic Orb. He's in the Mega Orb. He could be in the Supply Store for that core, the 800 cores or whatever it is, the terrible price for that. Obviously offers, Ultimus Orb, Ultimus Store, and then the Cosmic Crucible store, but nowhere does it say Elite Store here. And I do have this 7 red on him already, but I should be able to see the diamonds according to this message here. But the diamonds are nowhere to be found. So that's an issue. I'm going to report it as well to make sure that actually gets put in there, because people might be refreshing to find Blade in the diamond store, but that's not happening. We also have Oath to the War store. She is there, 2,750 credits for 10 shards. I've seen her once or twice. And then Man-Thing is now correctly in the Spotlight Orb, replacing Sentinel. Anybody who opened up their orbs when Sentinel was boosted there, what they're going to do is they're going to send you the equal amount of Man-Thing shards as you got for Sentinel to compensate for that. But if you did use all of them and you are now out, you're not getting those orbs back. And then Sentinel's going to the Arena store, and at a later date, Man-Thing will be replaced with another character in the Spotlight Raid Orb. So that's pretty straightforward. But we also have the Lunar Celebration. So we got an envelope here. We got some gold orbs, some training material orbs. Lunar Celebration has begun, and there's also offers in the store already, even though the event tied to this is not out yet. I'm assuming there's going to be an event next week because they usually do a Lunar New Year. But you can see there's already offers regarding these envelopes, so we can already buy envelopes here. But I don't know if the event's going to involve earning envelopes, because if it does, then all of these purchases are going to go to waste, because this will not count towards the event. So be wary if you do want to buy these. There's also some gold orb ones, or some mega gold orb ones. There's also some gear ones, and there's also ones that have characters. There's also ones for free-to-play players to use their cores on as well that I saw down here. If I can find it. Now I can't find it, of course, but there's ones to buy it with cores as well. So you can do that if you want, but I would say wait for right now until we have the event out, because you don't know when what the event is going to be about, or if you need to earn them, or if you need to spend them, or whatever it might be. So I would wait. Don't waste your money yet. Don't waste your cores yet. Don't bother. Just wait. And then lastly, we have good old Cap America Sam. And yeah, so this was on, the picture on your left was on the 28th. And the picture on your right was on the 29th. So you can see here, Cap Sam went from 16 million health down to 11.5 million health. So dropping 3.6 million health overnight. We didn't have a reason for this, but we do now. And this is, as part of Cap Sam America's recent rework, we removed the 40% max health boost that he applied to himself on his passive, Captain's Legacy, and we baked that into his bonus, into his stat calculation. The change to his stat calculation improperly went live earlier than intended, which caused his max health to appear to drop when the change to his character kit got updated. The current health in-game is correct. So there's also an issue with Hercules, and his unique gear piece is not showing as well. And I'll show you that in-game, which is really funny. So if you want to take up Hercules, I'd do it now because you need less gear to take him up. But for the passive for Cap Sam, issues are arising. Because Cap Sam just got a massive nerf because of this. You'll see he went from like the biggest on the roster to now, you know, just over 1 million. Like he was at 1.2, almost 1.3 million. And they've been doing this with new reworked characters that have extra stats in their passive. So a character like this had 40% extra stats on his passive. They did this. Now, if you look at like Black Panther Shuri, she has something in her passive that gives damage to Illuminati and herself. Stuff like this is now baked into the stats, so you don't have to worry about stuff like this being in the passive, so it's not as long, which is their goal for this, which is why they've wanted to do this. But the problem is they don't even know the math, and it's setting a precedence that people are upgrading characters like this, and then they're getting nerfed. People are like, oh, why did I take him to 3 diamond if I knew he was going to be nerfed? Why would I do that? So I hope this doesn't set the precedence for them nerfing characters, because a 5 million health decrease is pretty ridiculous. That's not something to sneeze at. Like, people were throwing him on Cosmic Crucible defense just because he was a big tank. But now that's changed. I'm curious to see if the team performs worse in War once the full Liberty team comes out, but that is yet to be seen. And lastly, what I want to talk about is Cosmic Crucible. So I am genuinely curious what the community feels about this Ultimate 32. I'm curious how you feel about the room rules, as well as how you feel about just 3 defenses. I want to relay this feedback to the developers because they definitely want to try new things for Cosmic Crucible to make sure Cosmic Crucible does not get stale. So we want to make sure that is happening. So I want your feedback regarding 3 rooms. I also want your feedback regarding 6 attacks on each room. Obviously, I know the issue with the efficiency and being able to double sack, and then you could just 5 sack it if you wanted to, is an issue. That's getting resolved next week when they rerun the Ultimate 32. But I'd love to see your feedback on what you guys think on the room rules, as well as just having 3 rooms to attack in, because it's something new, and I'm genuinely curious how you guys feel, because I've seen a lot of mixed reactions, and I'm not too sure how I feel about it yet either, honestly. And then last up, I wanted to promote the 5C, the Cosmic Crucible Envoy tournament. So we are going to have Mobile Gamer, Valley Flying, T-Dub, Zero Cool Gamer, Dorky Dad, Duelim, that's me, Dacier, and Bendable Straws going at it against each other in Cosmic Crucible, and that will be on today, Thursday, January the 30th at 12 p.m. Pacific time. My link for my Twitch will be down in the Discord, and everybody else's link will also be here at the bottom of this blog. So for those of you who don't know what's going on, we are all going to be level 100. We're all going to be gear 19. We're all going to be 7 yellow, 7 red, and level 3 purple ISO. No diamonds whatsoever. We're also going to be able to play with Phoenix Force fully maxed out. So to be genuinely curious to see what it's like to be a rich man paying for Phoenix Force. So we've got Phoenix Force fully maxed out. We're also going to have the Liberty team on Showcase, so you're going to see how good that team is outside of War. So it'll be interesting to see if they do anything or if they just stand there and get ripped by New Warriors or a super fast team. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you got some information from this. But until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, MSFers.